It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Hey, the way the Warriors were able to outperform the rest of the NBA last year, they put up huge numbers, win 67 games. How much extra pressure does that put on them this year, Shaq?
It'll be hard for anyone to expect them to win that many games again. I'll be surprised if they do it. Success in the postseason and deep playoff runs are probably reasonable to expect. I'm going on the record saying they're going back-to-back.
Wow. Well, this team needs to stay hungry to do that, man, because, you know, to have a chance to win it back-to-back, as they are trying to do, is very difficult. They have the kind of talent and chemistry to do it, but I don't know if their overall personnel and their refined efforts will get it done.
Just about game time. Let's get it to Kevin Harlan, who has the call.
From North Carolina, number 40, Harrison Barnes. From Northern Australia, number 12, Andrew Bogut. From Michigan State, number 23, Draymond Green. From Washington State, number 11, Klay Thompson. And from Davidson, number 30, Stephen Curry. The head coach of your home team is Steve Kerr.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena.
Boys, nice run.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Barnes against LeBron. Love up top. To the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bogut. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving at the point guard position.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins. And also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. 5 to shoot. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And for Kerr, so much was made of how much pressure he had to face to get the Warriors to improve. Inheriting that team from Mark Jackson. Greg, that was a good point. See, he passed that test, though, Clark, I think, with flying colors.
Well, first time that a rookie head coach has won a title since the NBA's inception. I think that says it all right there.
And it's Smith missing.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Here's LeBron following the basket by Draymond Green.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And it's LeBron missing.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Smith drives in, and the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. And some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself. And, you know, a very level-headed, dignified young man. And just he has an air about him.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Irving against Curry. From 13, good on the jump shot.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Irving passes to Smith. Back to Irving. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. The Warriors leading. Curry kicks to Green. The quick look, no good that time. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. LeBron dishes to Irving. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And you just look back over the career of LeBron, and you have to say he's an all-time great already. I mean, the numbers are there, the multiple championships, some already calling him the best small forward to ever play the game.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
First free throw is good. And you just look at LeBron, Clark, in a historical context. Last season, he became the first player since Bill Russell and his Celtics to make it to the NBA Finals 5 consecutive years.
Boy, I tell you what, this says even more about LeBron, that whenever he leaves a team, they miss the playoffs. And no matter what team he's on, they're favorites to win their conference.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Now, here's Spates. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Not enough on that one as it misses. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Here is Livingston, following the basket by LeBron James. There's the screen for 3. Barbosa, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. And Shumpert kicks to Fry. On the wing, Shumpert, guarded by Spates. Outside Shumpert. An easy layup after coming off the pit. Shumpert's got his first points in this one.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out. And sometimes the best way to do that is with a timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Here is Livingston. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Spades with a screen on Shumpert to end the run. Kept alive. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Mozgov.
And how about the agility coming from the big man? I mean, that's not something we often see from him.
You know, it's never going to be, Greg, a 360 dunk when he goes up with it, but it will be 2 points. We do know that.
You know, you can sacrifice a little athleticism when you've got the size he does.
That one misses for Speights.
Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Now here's Shumpert. And Fry has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Dellavedova. And it's Speights with the rebound.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Here is Livingston. He kicks to Speights. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Speights has got his second basket of the game. It's a tie game here in Oakland, and we'll return shortly. And now a chance to hear from Stephen Curry about the team's struggles of late. You know, Clark, when you hear a talent as tremendous as Curry talk about what a struggle it is, you know you're watching just outstanding basketball.
Well, I tell you what, I like that kind of serious and focused attitude that's really always been Curry's approach. It's one of the reasons he's always working to get better and hone and upgrade his game, and how he's able to take it that one notch forward each season.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Iguodala in at the 3 spot. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Thompson with it, picked up by Thompson. Dellavedova from outside, and the shot is good. Dellavedova's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Here's Iguodala, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
And the first one at the line is good. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
And Iguodala drops them both.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Here's Iguodala. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Green with a screen on Smith. And yes, sir, that one drops.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Curry against Irving. Outside Curry. Green. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way. And that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
2 shots. Loose shots.
The first free throw is good.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Ian Clark subbed in for Curry.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Green passes to Barnes. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Warriors lead by 6. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Irving attacking. The putback, and Thompson throws it down.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now here's Green. 7 points in the game. Green with a screen on Irving. Pass to Thompson from about 16. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Left side, Irving. The screen from Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and of course the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
He hits both from the stripe.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Clark. Headed by Shumpert. Clark dishes to Livingston. Got a piece of it. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Irving. And it's all evened up. Irving's got 10 points.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And good on the basket. Book it.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Now here's James. Out to Shumpert. Good, and the assist goes to James. Shumpert's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. Warriors have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Good. Spades has got 4 this quarter.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Picked by Mozgov, and it's Shumpert penetrating. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
And he makes the first. And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
Ezeli's checked in for Golden State. Barbosa comes in for Ian Clark. He's perfect from the line this time.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for him.
And he gets the bucket.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Kyrie Irving.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
The dish to Spates. Off the screen. Tries yet again. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors lead by 1. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. What's working and what's not working for you guys out here tonight?
You know, they clog the lane, and they play great help defense. We got to keep driving and kicking, doing a great job of sharing the ball, and we just play unselfish. We'll be great in the second half.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. The largest lead for them during the period was 4. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, their playmakers were in top form tonight. They showed great court vision and great ball movement. That's why they had so many assists. It's much easier to defend guys who don't want to pass the basketball.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
See, Ernie, this is what I'm talking about. You know, I was the king of this. See, you got to pound that ball in the paint, and they were doing that. I like to see more of the same in the second half. Don't start shooting jumpers now.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love with the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the center, locking down the middle.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Curry can't get it to go. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
And another three for Golden State.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Irving with it. 12 points for him. And Thompson kicks to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around all alone. Barnes grabs the miss.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. LeBron passes to Irving. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Smith kicks to Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Checked in for Barnes. A switch here also for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
Yeah. Good. 9 points for Draymond Green. The Cavaliers trailing. Dellavedova dishes to James. Thompson passes to Smith. He's looking for James and finds him. Cannot hit. Good D by Thompson.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Curry. Rebound Love.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Dellavedova kicks to Thompson for the lead. Love with another miss. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Count it from 12. And it's 9 points for Steph Curry. The Cavaliers trail by 4. On the wing, James. He's covered by Thompson. James dishes to Love. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And Fry kicks to Shumpert. And there's a whistle that goes on him on Shumpert. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Clark, he's checked in for Klay Thompson.
And now one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
Spates, the pass to Clark. Spates sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. No good from Clark. Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
Here's Clark. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Dishes it to Spates. And he gets the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Dellavedova kicks to Fry. On the wing, Shumpert. Picked by Mozgov. Shumpert gets a wide open look. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Warriors leading by 6. Clark dishes to Green. Spates with a screen on Smith. Off the screen. No good from Spates. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Dellavedova, the pass to Shumpert. Pass to Mozgov. Shot to stop the drought. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Iguodala. No good with the layup. Dellavedova. It's off. And we've reached the end of the third. The Warriors on top, leading by 6. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Ezeli in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Thompson. That's good. Thompson's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Cavs. Warriors leading by 4. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. The Cavaliers trail by 4. James outside. It's a pick by Love. Thompson, a screen on Barnes. No coverage that time. And it's 8 points for Iman Shumpert.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Curry gets the bucket.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Thompson, a screen on Thompson. Shumpert in the corner. He feeds it to Thompson. Takes the three. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from James.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
And how much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Andrew Bogut checked in for the Warriors. Now, here's Green. Back to Bogut. It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
In talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort. It's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear down even the best players. How is it that LeBron's armor just never seems to be penetrated?
You know, on the topic of LeBron, one of the few areas where he could improve consistency in is from the three-point line. 3 years ago, he hit over 40% from downtown. 2 years ago, 38. Then last year, down to 35.
And despite some of the injuries over the years, Andrew Bogut still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can. A rugged player.
And in last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
Now here's Barnes. Iman Shumpert unable to get his last shot to go.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
Group shots. Group shots.
First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Tries from 10. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And that's now 18 points for Kyrie Irving. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Thompson. And Irving with the basket on the assist by LeBron. And it's a 4-point Cavalier lead
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Checked in for Shumpert.
Yes.
For Cleveland, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. It's a pick by Love. Irving attacking the three, and Kevin Love hits the three. Love's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Curry dishes to Thompson. Bogut kicks to Thompson. Back to Bogut. No good. Good work defensively by Smith.
You know, not only is the game neck and neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low.
Knocked loose. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. 11 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry passes to Thompson. Puts it up from 17. Curry, good. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
Stephen Curry amped up on O.
There's 1:40 left to play here in the fourth. The drive by LeBron. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
.133 left in the fourth quarter. Now Thompson. Bogut with a screen on Smith. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Irving and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Curry dishes to Green. Kicks it to Thompson. Down low. And here is Curry. From deep. With that miss, he's now made 6 and missed 6 from the field. In the corner, Irving with it. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Green, the screen. Curry passes to Thompson. Green with the screen on James. And Thompson kicks to Green. Connects! And now they trail by just 4.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
What a game for LeBron. He has 9 points and 6 assists. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Curry dishes to Thompson. Green, the screen. Thompson passes to Barnes. And Irving pulls it down. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Golden State, Kyrie Irving. 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Spates kicks to Rush, feeds it to Clark. It's Leandro Barbosa on the wing. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, I'm here with Kevin Love. And Kevin, a very big effort to come away with this game. What does it mean to the resiliency of this team to pull out a win like this?
We're just giving ourselves a chance to win. So, I mean, we're really just grinding it out as much as we possibly can, and we're getting better every day. So, we're happy we got this win. I got to give it all to my teammates and my coaches.
Hard work pays off, Kevin. Great job. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The 2K Sports